So you saw those old window handles that are infamous for just the material, the sticky substance that melts over time. It becomes like a tar kind of material. It rubs off on your hands and things like that. It just doesn't feel high quality. So I got this new set to install to replace those, and I did opt for the full handles. I've seen where some people do the slip-ons, but essentially you're just putting a brand new part over an old gummy substance. So I actually installed the passenger side first to test the process and to develop a system that actually worked to get things done. So here you want to remove the old clips in advance and install them on the brand new pull handle. So the orientation that they go in, you put the teeth side down onto the new handle, and there's like an R-shaped clip that's an opening for the cover. That will need to be on top of the tabs. I found that when doing the passenger side, that was the easiest way to get the top cover to install and latch in properly without any problems. Otherwise, you're trying to push on one part of it and then you have to remove it and the clips come off with another piece, and it's just it creates a hassle. Now that the top cover has been removed, you use a T20 Torx to remove a screw from the bottom and the top. There are 2 screws here. And once you have that done, you can begin removing the actual door cover itself. So here you don't need any tools. The material is flexible and pliable, and you can easily get your hands underneath and just begin pulling from the bottom and work your way up toward the top. Once you're at the top, there are built-in clips in the actual door itself that the door cover pops off from. So you begin with a part by the side mirror and begin pulling those off from the front and work your way to the back until you get to the door lock, and then you lift it over the door lock. So you'll notice on the passenger side that there are no clips along the top in the same way that they are here on the driver's side. The weather sealing for the window, basically it clips over inside the door frame itself, so there are no clips on the passenger side. You'll see that when we get there. So here I'm removing the window control panel so that we can take off the connector off the back of it. That way, when we remove the connectors on the back of this panel, this one will be free to pull out completely. After all the connectors have been removed, you can remove the entire door panel and start. There are plastic rivets on the back, and you have to remove these in order to remove the actual door handle itself. So I found the best way to do this is with a 5/16 drill. A smaller drill won't get it done. I tried a smaller drill bit. I tried a pair of snips, and the snips look like they would work, but seeing that two of these screws or two of these rivets are down inside the door panel, you will need a drill bit or some other kind of longer attachment to be able to drill these out. So the door handle kit does come with screws, as you're going to have to screw that on the back to replace the plastic rivets. I did choose to use a magnetic screwdriver opposed to my drill. It was just over torquing, and I just had better success with the manual screwdriver to control the level of torque for each screw. So from doing the passenger side first, I found that holding the window control unit upside down and popping the clips that way, it worked a little better for me. Just trying to balance it with the right side up, it was just a little bit more difficult. So to reinstall the driver's side door, place it over the knob first, the door lock, and then start clipping in the top. And then after that, just clip along all the other sides. So, as I mentioned before, I did the passenger side first, so there may be some fumbling on this process that I'll try to correct with video. So to install the panel on the passenger side, I find it best to roll down the window. That way you have access to the full interior deck lid to insert the weather stripping in from the door. Again, insert that from the front down into the door, and then just kind of crease it down to the door lock, and then you can start pressing in your grips. So for a 12-year-old vehicle, it's nice to have these OEM pieces replaced with brand new parts, especially with these high touch points. Naturally, over time, you're going to have wear on these finishes. But there is a vast improvement in the design of the materials, for the inner door handle being hard and smooth opposed to the other being soft and sticky. This is really evident when cleaning the crevices where the inner door handle meets the door leather. Dust and other particles would often stick to and even get embedded in the old handles. But with this new finish, I don't see that being an issue. But anyway, that wraps things up. Stay tuned for more videos like this. You guys take care and God bless.